Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom manga reviews. See by title below, this is on chapter 189 of Shokugeki no Soma, and oh my gosh, I thought that this chapter was going to be the finale, the final part of the battle between Hayama and Soma. We're going to finally figure out who won and everything. Last time it seemed like, Hayama was going to win. It seemed like he was going to win because his meat was better. His finished product was better, obviously they said. But then you see that it's not over yet. We still have to taste the sauce. And then this one, it totally shows that Soma's sauce, even, what's it called? They say that his sauce is way better than Hayama's, which is just crazy for one thing. I knew it was going to have to be something crazy that Soma brought out. And it's pretty funny to see that he pretty much throws in kind of a throwback using honey. You remember, like, all the way back with him and Megumi, he ended up using honey to be able to pass the grade and everything. And this time, he uses honey once again. Obviously, he gets his information from the hunters as well, and he ends up caramelizing the honey and just, in the end, creating something that was just literally an amazing sauce that made it even more tastier and better than Hayama's, which is just pretty crazy, since considering before this, chapter, everyone in Hayama was like, you can't pass this gap. The gap he's created is just way too large. It's impossible to be able to beat him, kind of thing, right? And then this one, he's obviously beaten. He's obviously closed the gap. The gap has been closed. And now we will see in the next chapter, because obviously as you saw at the end of this one, that damn cliffhanger, we will see who is indeed the winner. Like I said, I'm predicting it will probably be Soma, just because of the fact that he cannot lose. If he loses, he's kicked out of the school. It's over. While if Hayama loses, we don't really know for sure what will happen. He's still working with, doing what they want, doing what Central wants. He's working with them, and he's trying. He obviously did not let Soma win. If he didn't win for sure yet, obviously. But if it does happen, he didn't let Soma win. So I'm pretty sure they should still be fine, right? I don't know. That's a huge thing that may. That's going to be a big thing that we find out later in the next chapters after that. But also, let's talk about how everything happened in this chapter. Obviously, Hayama goes first this time for the taste of the sauce. And they love his sauce. They think it's amazing. Like I said, it's like a fortress kind of thing. An impenetrable fortress. I didn't say that, sorry. But that's what I mean. That, I always love the way they show, they symbolize the different techniques that the other person has. And you have Soma, which is like a siege machine going up against an impenetrable fortress that is Hayama's dish, kind of thing. And it's cool to see that kind of stuff, will the siege machine win, or will the impenetrable fortress stay impenetrable, but yeah, they try out his, they love it, they think Hayama's is amazing. Everyone starts to think, oh my gosh, there's no way Soma's gonna win, kind of thing. Once again, everyone always just looks at Soma he's the underdog, he's always the underdog. That's how it is. And then, of course, we have a little bit of information throwing. I've always wondered what's up with the Nikiri kind of thing, where they, the grandfather does it, his son does it, where they burst the clothes, burst out their clothes, kind of thing, and they call it bursting. And everyone in the bloodline has it. So does that mean Edina has it? Because I'd love to see her burst out of her clothes. Not gonna lie there, but they call that, bursting, and then you think, okay, that's interesting, that's cool, we learned that. Guess what? There's another thing. It's called bestowing, and if someone's in the area or something like that, they can bestow the powers of, bursting onto someone else near them. And since, Soma's dish was so amazing in comparison to even Hayama's, obviously, where only he bursted, we get more fan service of the twins. They love giving us fan service of those twins. And I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Thank you for that fan service. I always love myself some good fan service, And right here, they get bestowed the power, and all of a sudden they're like, what? How did we get our clothes off? And I'm just over here like, what? Thanks for that. You made up this bestowing thing just so you can strip other people besides them, I guess. Like I said, not complaining at all, but I was kind of cracking up when I saw them, not naked, but in their underwear. Because I've always wondered, it didn't show with Alice's mom when her thing when we thought before at the autumn elections was that she would burst from her clothes as well, but she's not from the bloodline kind of thing. She's married in, and so that's why she doesn't burst from her clothes. And we've never seen anyone be bestowed from the grandfather before. So this time, it was definitely interesting to see that happen to these girls. I wonder if that's going to be a reoccurring thing in the future when we see Alice's father maybe, or see Edina, or see, the grandfather as well. Though, obviously, we don't know for sure if Edina can do it. She should be able to. She's part of the bloodline. And like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing that happen. And she's like, wait, what happened? Kind of thing. Like, she's never burst before. Like, her first time she's ever burst. That sounds so weird, burst. But yeah, that would be pretty funny and pretty hot at the same time. So I would not mind seeing that in the future. But yeah, that was pretty much the chapter. It ends with Soma pretty much being the one that won in terms of the sauce. So we have sauce, Soma's better, and Hayama's just dish by itself is better. So now we will see which one is better with both. Will it be Hayama or will it be Soma? Like I said, it's probably going to be Soma in my opinion. And honestly, I just can't wait to see how that is going to happen in the next chapter. What's going to happen from it as well. And then, of course, finally get to see Megumi and Takumi go against Rindo, which will be definitely exciting and interesting to see. Because honestly, I don't see how they can beat Rindo. I honestly do not see how it is unless she lets them, or some bullshit happens. So we're going to have to see how that happens later on. That's definitely something I am excited for. Like I said before, even though I loved seeing the showdown between Hayama and Soma, I was definitely more excited to see that showdown happen. Because this one, for sure, Soma's going to win. He's got to win, So I just expect it. He can still lose. Who the hell knows? But I'm expecting Soma to end up winning in the next chapter. And it was just awesome to see him end up winning, and just seeing Soma's smug kind of face at Hayama. Like, yeah, my sauce is better. The gap has closed. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Overall, honestly, a really good chapter. I hate that it's a cliffhanger at the end and not telling us who won, but I honestly cannot wait for it. I'm definitely hyped up to see the next chapter and the chapters after that. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom manga review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.